I am a little bit in shock because I have been in Ho Chi Minh City for an entire month. It feels like it's just flown by. And, I still got another month here, but it is time to check out of the first Airbnb. So, what I wanted to do is give you guys an honest review of every Airbnb that I'm going to be at here in Ho Chi Minh City and anywhere else in the world. We're going to break this down into a couple different categories. We're going to do just a general room tour, show you what you're getting. I'm going to show you the location. We're going to talk about the staff, and we're going to talk about how much this cost at the very end of the video, so you gotta wait for that. Let's start with a quick room tour of this beautiful little Airbnb. It's called the Bird's Roost, and it truly is like a little bit of an oasis here in Saigon, because the fact that this city never sleeps, you're gonna be up till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, just due to the road noise. This place is relatively quiet, kind of tucked away, and we're going to talk about it. So let me give you guys a little room tour. Okay, so now you've had your room tour. No, I'm kidding. So it's not a big place. We've got our bed here, nice queen size bed. It's a little bit firm, some people want like mattress toppers. That's up to you. I think you can go and buy those pretty cheap here. Don't mind this. You can put your stuff in the closets if you want. We've got like tons of closet space in here, but I prefer to just live out of my suitcase. And that's just me. But what else we got here? Here's my workstation. Now, I do wish you had a little more room here because, you really can't. It's a little tight. It's a little tight in here, but that's okay. We made it work. It's still nice. This is about the similar chair you're going to get at almost every Airbnb that I looked at. But you have a little workstation, a TV. Now, mind you, this TV, I sat here for about an hour trying to get it not to be in Chinese. I literally had the translate app just trying to figure out this TV. I got so annoyed I just unplugged it. The closest I got was Chinese with English subtitles on Netflix. But Netflix is there if you want to watch. And if you do speak any of those languages, nice. I don't. So, okay, above here, we've got our AC unit. This does an amazing job at actually cooling the entire room. So every time I come in here from the hot, sticky outside of Ho Chi Minh City, it's nice and cool in here, relaxing, which is great. We've got our water. This is replaced every single time you can just tell the staff like when it gets here that you need more water. Boom, they replace it. Super easy. Over here you've got your kitchen area. So all of this is provided. We've got a bunch of different dishes, some utensils. I've been living off Grab while I'm editing, and this is great because I can just kind of order up some soup, whatever, and got my bowls. Can just transfer everything nicely. We're good to go. Here you've got your hot pot. This is extremely important because they've also got a kettle, but I would not recommend using the kettle. The reason being, do not drink the water, and kettles don't boil it long enough. So what I do is I put my water in here and I boil it for about 8 to 10 minutes because I don't want to get sick. So I recommend you do that. Now here we've got our fridge, just standard fridge. We got our stuff in here. Now every single time they clean the room, they're going to restock this place with fresh waters. Now I've drank a bunch. They give you like 5, and they give you beer, which is pretty awesome. This is the Saigon lager. This is like the default lager that you get here, kind of like their specialty beer of the city, and you get 2 of those every single time. So if I don't finish them, I hide whatever's left in my luggage, and then they restock the entire thing. It's great. So here we've got our washroom. I'll just give you a quick general boom. Here we've got our washroom. Pretty standard washroom, Got your towels up here. Here's me. Hello. Got your toilet. The best part Look at this. You got your bum gun. The bum gun is the best fucking invention ever. And nice thing about this washroom, which look for with all your Airbnbs, this piece of glass, because it is so annoying when you are taking your shower and then you come out and your toilet paper is just absolutely soaked. Yeah. What are you going to do at that point? Wait for it to dry? You got to replace it. It's kind of annoying, but you know, you've got some storage here and pretty standard bathroom. Gets the job done. That's for sure. But that is pretty much, wait, we forgot one thing. We have a nice little balcony here, which is awesome. You got your clothing rack. And the great thing about this balcony, it's going to be loud out there, so I'm not going to go out, but you have laundry. And the laundry is in Vietnamese. So you're going to want to use your Google Translate app, take a photo of it, and it'll tell you what you need to do. It's pretty straightforward. I've figured it out. So if I can, you can. I know it. Here you've got some information about the Airbnb. You can do, they got like free Wi-Fi. You can do your motorbike rental for $6 a day if you have the balls to drive in this city. I haven't worked up that kind of courage yet. It's intense, and I'm sure if you've seen my other videos, you know it's very intense. So yeah, but if you want to do actual like laundry and a dryer, they have that downstairs, so you can do that. This is just the washer, so I just hang my stuff up here, and I put a few things here. But that's essentially it for the room. I mean, for someone like me, it's super basic, and that's all I need. You know, they do have other units that were a little bit nicer and more spacious, but for the price, this place has been great. So now I want to talk to you a little bit about the staff. The staff at this Airbnb have been absolutely amazing. And I've got a story for you. So first of all, you communicate through the Airbnb app, put whatever you need in there, and within 10 minutes, they have responded to you. You can ask for a room clean, boom. They say what time, they'll send somebody up, clean the room, you're good to go. But I've really taken a liking to the staff. They are always downstairs almost 24/7, unless it's like 4 a.m. And they're super helpful. I even had a situation where I came home at 3 a.m. and you know, my Grab driver, if you only have big bills, they don't know what to do. They don't have cash to give you your change. So my Airbnb guy, luckily he was coming out when I showed up, and he offered to pay. He said, don't worry. I just went in the morning the next day, broke my big bill, and then I just paid him back. It was like $40K, which is like $2 Canadian. But just the fact that they're willing to do things like that, you know, they gave me a helmet rental and didn't ask for money. They just said, here's a helmet, you can use it for the day. So they've been super, super kind. And yeah, the staff, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. The room itself, honestly, I like it. 9 out of 10. So yeah, let's talk about the area. Because the area here is honestly really cool. I kind of wanted some of that cultural vibe, but I also wanted to have a bit of that luxury if I could get that. So the nice thing about this Airbnb, if you walk out and go to the right, you're gonna hit the highway. And on the other side of that highway is Landmark, which is Saigon City's one of their newest, most luxurious developments. It is so clean and beautiful over there. Literally like a 5-minute walk from this Airbnb. And over there, you know, if you look for an actual condo, which I did, you're at about $2,000 a month Canadian. It gets up there. It's basically like I'm back home in Toronto. That's kind of how it feels. And over there, you also have like tons of great places to eat. There's a ton of Japanese influence. So if you like Japanese food, like ramen, sushi, you're gonna like it over in Landmark. And they also have a beautiful park that I've walked through right along the water. It's nice and quiet, tons of space for you to walk around, enjoy your day, go for a run. You can do all that kind of stuff. But the interesting thing, if you leave and go to the left, they're going to be met with the total opposite of everything I just explained. It is super local. You've got people just selling food through food stands, locals just sitting on their plastic chairs eating. Total contrast, night and day. And if you go early enough in the morning, there is a whole wet market, which feels like you have just been teleported into a new universe. I thought that I was just going to get some food. No, turns out I was going to be stuck in this shoulder to shoulder traffic trying to get down this tiny ass alleyway where if I put my arms out, I can almost touch side to side. You've got vendors on both sides. There's motorbikes trying to get through. It was really cool to get that contrast. There's some awesome places to eat as well. There's this Japanese restaurant that I've been going to with some katsu, and I love it. It's been great, honestly. A little quick dinner. There's a sushi place, which is not too expensive. You can eat for about $230K. If you want that more local experience, you can go to one of the vendors who have pho. They have kom tam, which is like broken rice and pork. Some very interesting local dishes, and that's where you're going to get the cheap prices for sure. You're looking at like $2, maybe $3 if you go over there, unless you're at like the Japanese place that was more closer to like $8. But I got a lot of food when I was there. So it's very interesting. There's also a billiards place where if you and your friends want to play some pool, you can do that just right around the corner, literally. And the interesting thing as well is I have felt completely safe in this area walking around at anything between 2 to 4 in the morning. There's nobody on the roads really. And yeah, I felt totally safe just going for a walk. No one bugged me. If anyone said anything, it was just hi, if there was anybody out. But yeah, so in terms of location, like this is right here in District 1. And I really like it. I think the location is perfect for someone who wants that cultural experience, but they can fall back on what they know, which is kind of something similar to a metropolitan city over in Landmark that you're going to get over in the West. So a bit of both worlds. You can kind of ease into the culture, but keep things familiar at the same time if you do want that little more upscale experience. Oh, and location, I got to give that like a 9.2 out of 10. So how much did this place cost? That's the kicker. I know you've been wanting to know that. So I pay $750 Canadian for 1 month. So I did 1 month on Airbnb. On Airbnb, you get a bit of a discount. I think it's like 30% or something if you do a monthly booking, which is awesome. So I did 1 month, and that comes out to about $25 a day. $25 a day is pretty damn good. I mean, I've seen hotels that'll give you for about $15 to $20 a day. They're not as nice as this. This one is just having staff there to accommodate you in any way, shape, or form has been absolutely amazing. And in the morning, if you do just kind of walk out to the street, you can get your $1 banh mi's, your $1 coffees. There's food vendors set up all along the road. Like, that is such a common thing you're going to see here. Food vendors everywhere. So yeah, a little bit of a different video for you guys. I just wanted to give you a full-on, no holds barred review of how I feel about this place.